Oh my god, please excuse fucking streaming it. So the plan was today, I was supposed to fucking stream way earlier so that I could have more time to fucking get through the rest of the game. That was going to be the fucking plan. And then my mom comes home, right? She's like, here, it's breakfast food, but it's still dinner. And I'm like, hey, free food is free fucking food. And, you know, the place where she works, you know, they buy some good fucking food over there. And so it's like, okay. There was a big-ass omelet included. I said, I'm only going to eat half the omelet, because we're going to throw it out anyway. So I said, you know what, I'll eat half the omelet. Won't be that bad. It was that bad. I've been in and out of the bathroom fucking 3 times. It's very bad. But we're going to try and do as much as we can in this stream. Also, I don't know, I'm going to think about how I want to do the desk thing, because I kind of liked how I was doing it before. I liked how I sounded in the other streams. I feel like in the chair, I feel like different. Either because I'm like leaning back, and so like my vocal cords aren't like, you know, as good, or whatever. And just like, it's been kind of hot. And sitting in that chair, even with the blanket on top of it. So yeah, which is funny because I'm pretty sure my actual monitor is like slightly in a different position than where I had it before I put the desk thing. Also, let me move this. We should be good. We'll see how much we can get done. Oh yeah, hold on, fuck. I'll try and stop at like 1:30 today. Let's see. Blue Sky. Okay, now go to Blue Sky. Still don't like how Blue Sky, I have to have my Twitch fucking stream place and Bluecast. What the fuck? I wish you could just put your like information, be like, all right, this is my Twitch account, and if the fucking Blue Sky can detect that your Twitch account is live, then it should like do it. Then, you know. Let's see, 3 hours. Why not? Oh yes, I should probably turn that off. Turn that off. I guess it don't matter. Peebo, hi. G. Thank you, Peebo. Peebo, you missed a lot yesterday. We saw some cool stuff going on. You missed it. You know what? Just for you, I'll replay the ending we got. The bad end axe. I'm not gonna do the whole thing.
The elevator can take us down to door 2.
So
Who shall go then?
Let's see.
I don't mind.
Alright, everybody goes inside. I'll just do very quick. Everyone's like, oh, we found the 9 door. Cool.
Lotus,
then
would you be so kind as to go with me?
Shut up. And everyone's like, oh, we found the 9 door. And then Clover's like, well, we have like 90 minutes. If we do it quick, we can just check the number 2 door. Surely there could be another way out, because not everybody can get out through the 9 door, because only 5 people can go through the door. They have 7 people. So
We'll go with you. Well, I didn't think people still talked that way outside of the 1950s.
Well, look at this pose. When has she ever been in this
I'm
pose?
a mother. Would that be a problem for you?
Whoa.
That wasn't what I meant to...
Damn, pussy.
I was hoping you would come with me.
Seriously, though. I was kidding.
Yeah. So she's like, let's check out the 9 door. Then they left. And then Junpei's just like, I'm waiting right here. And oh, it's only Clover. Where's everybody else? Oh my god. She took their bracelets off. She killed them. Because she went crazy.
I killed them.
Revenge.
Why did you killed June.
Oh, but she killed Santa and Seven because she's like, they're the only ones that could have put Snake in that door and killed him. And he's like, why'd you kill June?
Because she tried to protect them.
Yeah. And then she's like, I took off their bracelets, bitch. And then she's like, why don't you come with me? And you're like, okay. And then she kills you. Thank you, Clover. I like the fucking car horn beep. What if I went this way?
I think we've been here before.
Have we, Junpei? I think I got everything. Let's see.
Oh, a hallway.
Oh, a hallway. Oh, I did. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. I gotta wait. There's this weird thing where I have to do the route, but if I skip, it won't let me. Where we at now?
The Saturn key card we found in the kitchen.
Okay, now can I go down here?
Oh, a hallway.
Oh, we did. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Got something here. Chart room. Pocket watch.
Oh, pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
No.
Hey, man. What are you doing over in this room?
Nothing. It's not a problem.
Well, not a problem, but... That's a lie. I wanted to get rid of Ace.
Whoa.
I sent him to the wheelhouse at the beginning for a reason.
Oh, wow, yeah, because I was totally mean, but then I just did this. I thought I'd come to check out the two. Is there a problem? Alright.
I wanted to talk to Clover alone.
Wait, how come in novel section, in novel screen, we don't get nothing, but in here we get the ooh, it's spooky, it's spooky.
There's something I want to ask her, and I don't want anyone to overhear us. I'm pretty sure Clover won't talk if there's anyone else around. I'm a little desperate to send him back, quick. He has to leave.
Ace opened his mouth and took another look at Junpei, shut it again. A small smirk appeared on his face.
Oh, I see. Of course.
He looked Junpei over and glanced at Clover.
I apologize for the intrusion. Well, best of luck.
Ace gave Junpei a knowing pat on the shoulder and left. What was that all about? Because I was mean to Ace before. I think that's why it happened. Either that, or because when I came here yesterday, when I came here last stream, I think I was under a different route, so I didn't know information I should. Like, no, I can't even do the thing because we're in the new stuff. All right, I'll let this play out. He turned and found himself looking straight into Clover's eyes. She'd heard what Ace had said. I'm not fucking you, you know. I have a husband. A husband? At your age? I'm 27. She regarded Junpei with caution.
What was that about?
You're not touching my lumps, Buster. She was clearly suspicious, and with good reason.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Junpei's eyes widened, and he held up his hands in a gesture of innocence.
No, it's not like that.
What's it like then?
I just wanted to hear the rest of that story. I didn't get a chance to ask you about it until now.
What story?
About the experiment, remember? The one you started to tell me in the operating room? You said something about an experiment that happened here 9 years ago.
Clover bit her lip. She stared down at the floor for several long moments, and when she spoke, it was barely audible.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm just not in the mood, okay? You understand, right?
Look, listen, in fucking in 999, the arc number of that game is 9. Okay, just like how in Somnium Files, the number they keep bringing up is 6. All right, 6 is the inverse of not. Oh my god.
I keep thinking about my brother. I can't stop. I mean, who would do something like that to my brother? I can't forgive them. I'm not gonna let them get away with it. They're gonna pay for it. I promise.
Oh. If only we heard this before she fucking took an axe and killed everybody.
So.
Her shoulders were shaking. Drops of blood had sprung up on her lips when she was biting them. She wiped it off and looked up at Junpei. Her eyes fierce and angry.
Junpei, who do you think did it?
Her voice was cold and scarcely above a whisper. I bet Uchikushi's favorite movie is 9. No, that's Raiden Pole's favorite movie, or at least she likes it a lot. Junpei gulped.
Well, if what Seven said was right, then there would have to be at least 2 of them. You need at least 3 people to open the numbered doors, and if you subtract Snake, that means there were at least 2 other people.
You're right. So, what does that mean?
Excuse me. Oh my god. I don't know why I didn't fucking mute for that. I was just like, oh, well, air's coming up. Let me just build it out.
Well, if we just look at the bracelet numbers, we should be able to figure it out. Who could have opened door 3 with Snake?
Clearly, it was someone with boobs and someone with big hair. Okuyasu? Better out than in, I guess.
Well, really, who and who, or who and who?
You mean it could have been 4 people?
Well, technically, it's possible.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very likely.
Why?
I'll tell you later. Why don't we just assume it was only 2 other people for now?
Okay, got it. Let's do that then.
Then who do you think it could be?
Keep across his arms and thought. Snake's bracelet number was 2. Which 2 bracelet numbers added to 2 would give it to the root of 3? Which 2 bracelet numbers added to 2 would give it... Be Santa and 7.
Would it be Santa and 7?
2 plus 3 plus 3 equals 3.
The digital root for Snake, Santa, and 7 is... 3! Wait, hold on. Are Santa and 7 the killers?
Oh, dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
What's wrong?
Clover looked at Junpei and he looked back at her. There's no point in hiding
Well, I thought about it, and...
Told her his conclusions.
That's what I thought.
She looked less surprised than he'd expected.
Santa and 7. If it was 2 people, then that's the only combination that works.
Hey, wait a minute there. Don't you think it's a little too early to be jumping to conclusions?
Hey, wait a minute, Macy.
Well, all I said is that those 2 would have been able to open door 3 with your brother.
But it could have been other
There might
people.
be other possibilities.
Well, what other possibilities?
Didn't have an answer. He was ready to admit defeat when Clover spoke.
Are you saying you think that it was 3 or 4 people? I really don't think that's likely.
Why not?
Can I borrow your pen and paper?
Clover put her hand out expectantly.
Yeah, here.
Fine, fuck, damn. He pulled out his pen and pad of paper and handed them to her. She opened the notebook and wrote down several simple addition problems. Eventually, she had 8, which provided the root of 3. Alright, let's get them all up. Okay. So... 2. Oh yeah, Snake. Yeah.
What's this?
So it's Snake, Ace, Snake, Ace, Santa, and June. Snake, Ace, Clover, and me, which I think she trusts me the most, even though she kills me later. And obviously she didn't kill her brother. Snake, Clover, 7, and Lotus. Snake, me, June, or Kane, and Lotus. And then we have... I'll just read... We're not going to count Snake, because it's literally part of the question. Ace, Santa, 7, and Lotus. Ace, Clover, Akane, and Lotus. Ace, me, and Akane, and 7. Or Santa, her, me, and 7.
These are the combinations for 3 or 4 people. These 8 combinations are the only possible ones.
Oh, I see.
Junpei,
Yeah?
I can trust you, right?
Of course. Why would you need to ask that?
Really?
Her handwriting is nice.
Yeah.
It's almost as if she was an artist for a video game.
So then I should get rid of B, D, G, and H, right?
Of course. Just cross them out. And you should take off yours too. The ones with 4.
So, what does that leave?
A and E.
So, either Ace, and watch him. He's gonna be like, oh, June didn't kill her, didn't kill him either. So then she's gonna be like, okay, and then it was Ace, Santa, 7, and Lotus.
Wait, it can't be A.
Why?
Because June's in that one. There's no way in hell she'd do something like that.
Are you sure?
I bet my life on it.
Okay then. I can cross off A too, right?
I bet my life on it. Alright, buddy, you're speaking a little bit predictably.
Yeah.
Well, what have we got left?
E.
E.
Do you know what this means?
Everyone besides me, you, and June would be working together.
Do you think that's likely? If there were 4 people working together, they wouldn't be very cautious. I don't think they'd try that hard to hide what they were doing if they outnumbered us, right?
Well, you do have
You
a
have
point.
a point.
And besides, if Ace and 7 are working together, they could have easily gotten rid of me when I went to the shower room with them.
Oh!
But they didn't. They didn't even try anything. If they were killers, why wouldn't they?
Her voice was calm, but Junpei had only to look at her in the eye to know it was a forced calm. There were tears forming at the corners of her eyes, and she was blinking furiously to keep them back. Perhaps by attempting an objective analysis on who might have killed her brother, she had been able to distance herself from the harsh reality of his death. The more she struggled to act unconcerned, the more Junpei felt his heart tighten.
Oh, I see. Anyway, I understand now. It seems pretty unlikely that it was as many as 3 or 4 people.
Yeah,
Then that means there's a good chance it was Santa and 7.
that's how it looks.
But why would they do it?
There's a moment of
A
silence.
motive.
He laid his hand gently on her shoulder. He was close. So close to the answer. When Ace chose the worst possible moment to return. Raised a knowing eyebrow, then spoke. Are you two done having sex yet?
Have I interrupted something?
Yeah, we were in the middle of fucking boning, dude.
What is it?
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
Sure. Turned on his heel and walked back towards the wheelhouse.
Go ahead.
Okay.
He looked over at Clover. He gave her a short nod, hoped that she would be willing to talk to him again later, and followed Ace.
What did you want to talk about?
There was something I wanted to...
Yeah? What's that?
Oh, I'm gonna let the voice play out because people didn't see this.
If you'll excuse me.
With no warning, Ace slipped his hand into the pocket of Junpei's vest.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
I'm just checking.
No, stop!
He reached for Ace's arm, but it was already too late. And the other one, he's like, "Hey, what you did in my pocket, dude?" In the older man's hand was the pieces of paper Junpei had balled up. So Ace figured that I had pieces of paper.
Just as I thought.
You silly little rapscallion.
What exactly are these pieces of paper hiding in your pocket?
Nothing.
You switched them, didn't you, when we... I managed to get...
Then...
O's. Damn. Okay, but that's unlocked though, so that means the red file.
Looks like there's something on the cover.
Yeah, okay. God damn it, I can't do it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to wait.
ALLICE. All ice. Alice. Does this mean...
Junpei couldn't hold back. He had to know what was in that file. Each page was covered with strange characters.
What the hell is this?
They're fucking hieroglyphs, you dumb motherfucker.
They are hieroglyphs, a form of writing used in ancient Egypt.
I would know. I fought a bisexual vampire in Egypt one time.
Ancient Egypt?
That's right.
Yeah.
Can you read them?
Of course.
Really?
I can't.
Aww.
What would make you think I could?
What the hell?
What the heck? What the hell? It was all the pages were like that.
Whoa, the whole thing's like that.
Trying to read them was pointless. Junpei wasn't going to waste any more time. He made to close the file, but then something fell out. Whoa. Oh.
Uranus.
It's Uranus, sir. The Aztecs also have
Something's
some
written on the
hieroglyphs.
bottom deck library.
So it would
Look
seem.
how smart
deck.
you are.
Library. Oh.
Junpei remembered something he'd heard from Seven when they had been in the chemical closet.
Seven said something like...
What did he say, Junpei?
Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic.
Could beneath the navel mean the bottom deck? And the Forest of Knowledge is the library? Then could Alice be in a room somewhere beyond the library?
What's wrong? Something on your mind?
I love learning about languages. Yes, I'm a nerd. Okay, how about you learn some Portuguese? Make me proud. I don't even know what that emote is. Is that just a frog? Junpei blinked. Only then did he notice Ace was looking at him. Curiosity and concern ran across his face in equal parts.
Yeah. I just remembered something.
Is that so? What about?
Well, don't laugh, okay?
I won't. There was no reason for Junpei to hide his thoughts. He began to explain his theory to Ace. Then he stopped. It wouldn't make any sense if Ace didn't know who Alice was supposed to be. So he told Ace everything June had told him.
The Egyptian priestess, an Ice 9. Interesting.
And the woman who wouldn't melt, who was recovered from the Titanic disaster, they called her All Ice, which eventually turned into Alice. And she was purchased by an English millionaire who called himself Lord Gordain. According to Seven, this ship is where he hid Alice.
And you think that he hid her in a small room, beyond the library on the bottom deck?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is just a theory.
Again! Ace stared off into the distance, his hands slowly and absent-mindedly stroking his beard. After a few moments, his hand stopped. He turned slowly to look at Junpei, and his brows drew together.
Junpei, have you ever heard of the term CAS?
No.
Cass.
It stands for Cells Alive System. It is an advanced technology for freezing and preserving organic matter.
I see.
Put simply, it is a technique that allows one to freeze things without the formation of ice crystals. Normally, if you freeze something fresh, water within its cells expands as it crystallizes, damaging the cell membrane. CAS, however, works differently. The object to be frozen is supercooled using magnetic fields, and then frozen instantly and uniformly, giving ice crystals no time to form. It was originally developed for the preservation of food, as an alternative to the normal freezing process. Now, however, there are rumors that it can be used for other things.
Like a Tenga.
What do you mean, other things?
Like a Tenga. Stop saying that, Ace.
Well, there are obvious
I don't even know what that
medical
is.
uses, but perhaps also space travel.
Space travel? Are you serious?
Surely you've heard of suspended animation. Cryogenic freezing? It's a fairly common idea in science fiction books and films.
But it could be real, Junpei. It could be real. Look at my nose. You see how only my eyes and my nose are in the frame between these words?
People are sometimes frozen for especially lengthy journeys through space.
That was when Junpei understood what Ace was suggesting.
Whoa, wait a minute there.
Ace looked at him and raised an eyebrow.
Are you saying that Alice was frozen using that cast thing?
Well, I'm sure the possibility is quite low, but it is a possibility. If this special ice you call Ice 9 does indeed exist, and casts were used to freeze her into that sort of ice instantaneously.
You think she could be alive?
Well, I can't say for sure, of course.
I don't know.
I'm only talking about possibilities.
Yeah, possibilities.
The melting point for Ice 9 is 96 degrees, right?
Yes.
If she were put somewhere where she could reach that temperature...
That's nuts. Are you really saying she could have defrosted and started walking about?
You're quite right. It does sound unbelievable. But if she had, then we would have an explanation for the man we found dead on the floor.
You mean the guy dressed like a captain?
Yes. He was dead when we found him. Clearly, he was murdered. But if he was murdered, then by whom? It couldn't have been one of us. That would be impossible. In order to enter the captain's quarters, one must first open door 1. That door that requires the Earth key prevented us from accessing door 1. Who was it that opened that door?
Santa and Lotus.
Right. Clearly, the two of them could not have opened door 1, or any other door for that matter. Who else then could have done so?
Nobody. After Santa and Lotus used the Earth key, they turned back and met up with me and June. Then we returned to the large hospital room and found Ace, Seven, and Clover. While we'd gone into the shower room, Ace, Seven, and Clover had stayed behind. But it's impossible for those three to open door 1. But what about when June and I took the elevator to door 2? No, still won't work. We were only gone 5 minutes. No human being could have run to the captain's quarters, killed that guy in there, and run back that fast.
It would be impossible for any of us to be the murderer. That being the case, who could have killed him? Wouldn't it make sense if his killer was someone who had been in the ship for some time? A person like that would know the ship well. They would know the locations of all the hidden passages and secret doors.
Secret doors.
The numbered door would mean nothing to someone like that. It would be a simple thing for them to enter the captain's quarters.
Then you're saying the killer was Alice?
Junpei's turned to raise an eyebrow. Ace drew his thumb across his lips thoughtfully.
Well, this is all only one possible theory.
Gay.
All ice. Alice. Is she really somewhere on the ship?
Junpei had only one clue. The key card in his hand
will give me access to the Forest of Knowledge and the big mystery. What could be there beyond the Forest of Knowledge?
The big mystery.
Anyway, whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now. I'll come back to this later.
I'm coming right now. Gripped the key card tighter and shoved it deep into his pocket. My head is itchy. And now we got the one lock. Now we just need the other one. Okay, so the reason why all this was locked was... the last time I streamed, I had done, I think... Right, I forgot what I did, but I essentially did, this. Right, I had done this the other day, and then I came back and did these two. And when I had done these two, my route was on this place, which doesn't have the keys over here, right? And then I had done also this, so it was going straight down instead of going to the left like this. So then when I came here, I didn't have any of these options, even though I had all of them unlocked. Monitor!
Huh.
Junpei snorted with grim humor for the second time since he came into the room. The 4 screens... Okay, we're gonna skip to the new dialogue.
Well, even if he wasn't one of us, there's no way that man could be Zero.
Huh?
Don't you get it? The letters that spell Zero on the TV screen, the captain's clothes he's got on, and of course, the bracelet with a 0 on it. It's too obvious. Look, this is Zero right here. This dead body is Zero. Isn't that kind of fishy?
I
You're
guess.
right. Only an idiot wouldn't see through something like that.
Also, we are on the ocean, so there is bound to be fish.
No, that's not the point. So I'm not trying to make fun of them for thinking a trick like this would work. I'm sure they didn't think it would work. which makes me wonder...
I was waiting for the line to finish. I guess they just never voiced the whole thing. I'm like, it's a bit of a long pause. He's being mysterious.
I think this is a challenge. A challenge from the person who's really behind all of this. He's making fun of us. Don't you get it? If whoever killed this guy really wanted us to think this corpse was Zero, they'd never have put a bracelet on him. Walking around with a Zero bracelet would be like hanging a sign around your neck that said, "I did it!" Anyone with a brain would be able to see that this guy is supposed to look like everything Zero is supposed to be. Just like we did. The killer must have known we wouldn't think he was Zero and put the bracelet on him anyway. Do you know why?
Why?
Like I said, he's mocking us. Too bad, suckers, this isn't Zero. Where's the real me then? See if you can catch me. It's the same bad joke a lot of criminals like to play. They'll just sit back and watch people run in circles.
Like the Riddler, or the Jonkler, or Face.
That's really twisted. But it almost seems kind of childish.
Yeah, you're right. It's really childish. It's like it's just a game to whoever this person is. That's what seems funny to me.
It's like this is a nonary game. You put bent down next to the corpse.
Alright, let's get back to the point. Who killed this man?
I had a big Scooby-Doo burp, sorry.
I don't know.
And what's this guy's deal? Who is he?
I
How
don't
would
know.
I know that? If I knew anything, I would have told you.
You have no idea who he is.
You don't think he look a little bit like Santa Claus?
Why would I?
Junpei sat back on his haunches and thought.
We should check and see if he's got anything on him that might tell us who he is. Give me a hand here, Clover.
Huh?
We gotta flip him over. How else are we gonna search his pockets?
Clover didn't move.
Okay, fine. Guess I'll do it.
Junpei had no choice but to move the body on his
Here
own.
we go.
Grabbed hold of the area not completely covered in blood and shoved. Took a moment, but eventually Junpei felt the man's bulk begin to shift. Just as it did,
Huh?
something fell from the man's left wrist.
Hey, it's the...
Bracelet with the zero on its face.
Lastly, let's discuss how to remove the bracelet.
You kill Fagas.
Oh, God.
Junpei stared at the bracelet.
This man... He's dead, isn't he?
Huh?
No, it's just... I guess I didn't really think about it until right now. If his bracelet's off, that means he's dead.
Well, it's pretty obvious that he's dead. You don't really need to look at his bracelet to figure out that he's dead.
Yeah. I guess you're right. It is pretty obvious. Well, he looks a lot better than the other bodies we've seen, though. You know? I mean, if there wasn't all this blood, he'd almost look like he was still alive. I mean, I know it's kind of a messed up thing to say, but he kinda has it better, you know? Dying from a bomb going off inside of you, I mean, that's just...
Well, I don't know, Junpei. I don't think you should be talking about the other bodies, considering her brother's one of those bodies.
Some of Snake's bones went right through his skin. I think the explosion must have thrown him against a wall or something. There was a broken bone just sticking out of his left arm. And,
Suddenly, Junpei realized what he was saying. How could he have been so cruel? He clapped his hands over his mouth. But it was already too late. He turned to look at Clover. She was glaring at him furiously.
What did you just say?
Her words sounded cold. He knew an apology could hardly atone for what he'd done, but he tried anyway.
Oh man, I am so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I really don't know what I was thinking. I mean...
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What did you say about his arm?
Arm?
Yes, his left arm. You said it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did, but I mean, didn't you see it too?
Of course not. I could barely look at him. There's no way I was gonna see the details.
Clover took a quick, deep breath.
Are you sure it was his left arm?
Junpei thought back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
And he had a broken bone, right?
What the hell are you getting at here?
Just shut up and answer me!
She shoved her face closer to his. He could see the fire in her eyes. Junpei winced and swallowed.
Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad, too. The bone was sticking out of the arm.
No sooner were the words out of his mouth than Clover's expression changed.
Clover? What's wrong? Look, I'm sorry if I said anything.
Suddenly, she was crying. Junpei wasn't sure what to do.
Thank you.
It was close to the last thing he had expected to hear.
Huh? What are you...
Junpei had no idea what just happened. Didn't think he'd done anything worthy of thanks, and he couldn't understand why she would have chosen that moment to begin crying. So he simply stood there, confused.
Thank you so much, Junpei.
She thanked him again, and then something even stranger happened. She gave him a big old hug. Ding, 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 dong, ding, ding. Clover threw.
Hey, what's going on with you?
I'm sorry, it's just... I'm so happy.
Why?
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
The body in the shower room, it isn't his. It isn't my brother.
What are you talking about, bro? I think you're going through denial right now.
It's not Snake.
Why on earth would you think that?
Because his left arm is...
She stopped
I'm
herself.
sorry. I really shouldn't be talking about this.
She decided it would be prudent not to press her for any more information. If she did not wish to tell him, she certainly had a reason for doing so. Perhaps more importantly, however, if Clover was so certain, then she likely was right. That meant that the body in the shower room wasn't Snake. It wasn't much, but that knowledge lifted some of the weight from Junpei's heart.
He's still alive. I'm so happy.
Tears shone in her eyes. Those tears melted Junpei's heart. As she cried, she had pushed herself up against his chest like a child. Junpei put his arms around her and held her tight.
I'm so glad.
Ace just walks in like, "Hey, you guys solving any mysteries in it?" Oh, now you two finally had sex, I see.
Junpei, you were right.
Huh?
No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
Clover reached into her pocket and pulled something out.
That's...
That stupid-ass bookmark. It was a laminated bookmark with a 4-leaf clover.
I only made it here because you gave me this. I was suspicious of everybody. I was angry and miserable. But because I had this 4-leaf clover, because of what you said to me,
Yeah.
Junpei hadn't thought his words would have such an effect on her. Her words were making him feel a little awkward.
Thank you so much, Junpei.
She looked up at him. He scratched his nose and pretended not to notice something interesting. So he scratched his nose and pretended to notice something interesting somewhere else in the room.
If you really want to thank somebody, you should be thanking Santa.
Santa? Why?
Because he gave me that.
Well, he was the one who gave me that thing. And the words for each leaf, I got that from him too.
Oh.
And suddenly, the hug's over.
Huh?
He looked confused. He hadn't thought he'd react that poorly. Clover began to pace around across the room. Six steps to the left. And now she's just gone. 6 steps to the right. Another 6 to the left. And then she stopped.
Did Santa really tell you those things?
Her eyes are serious, but not angry.
Yeah, he did. Did I, say something wrong?
Oh, no. Not at all. In fact, this could be really good news. I think.
You think?
Santa knew about the words and the clover. The only people who should know about that are the other subjects.
Subjects?
The other people who were in the experiment 9 years ago. With my brother and me.
Experiment? Also, I guess I could say this now. I don't know if you go to you go to the shower room at any point and you look at the description. That's why the novel's really good, because I think it's in the dialogue as well. But like that's why you gotta fucking remember like the most smallest of details, Because anytime we went to the shower room to look at the body, it was like, oh, there's a fucking bone sticking out of his arm. But then in another fucking route, I think Clover tells you, like, oh, yeah, he lost his left arm and all that, and yada, yada, yada. Which, like, if you don't put two and two together, you wouldn't think about it. But then you're like, wait a minute, wait, his left arm, how's there, what? That's why you gotta think, you gotta be smart. You gotta be a fart smeller and not a smart fella. Ow, my ears.
But he's blind, and I was part of the Nevada test group. So neither of us would be able to recognize the faces of the people who were on this boat.
Whoa. Okay, time out.
Junpei held up his hands. He took a deep breath and let it out.
Let's just calm down for a second, okay?
Also, sorry, I had to fucking... had the clams. Had the clams. Your brother had those clams too,
Start from the top. Don't start with the end and then jump to the middle.
Wherever he is, he's probably firing up a storm too.
You gotta start with 1 and then move to 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. If you don't tell me stuff in the right order, I'm never gonna be able to figure it out.
Okay.
All right.
Clover nodded.
Let's start with this experiment. What happened on this boat 9 years ago?
Do you know about morphogenetic fields?
Hell yeah, I do, bitch.
Morphogenetic fields.
He did, and the realization sent chills down Junpei's spine.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
I think Lotus mentioned something like that.
Junpei recounted what Lotus had told him earlier. Clover nodded.
Telepathy, huh?
Telepathy?
Well, that's not really it, but I suppose it's similar.
Also, goddammit, I keep forgetting this game isn't gonna put the goddamn fucking game category for me. Hold on. I always hate, anytime I click edit stream info, it always takes a few seconds for everything to fucking load up. Alright. Hey! 9 hours. There we go. Now if anyone comes in from the category, they'll see me playing it.
So they were testing telepathy on this ship?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what exactly did they have you guys do?
The same thing that we're doing now. Exactly the same thing.
What?
The nonary game. 9 people were put on this boat, and 9 others were put in the building in Nevada, and the game started.
Junpei grabbed the sides of his head. Ow, my head!
Look, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. What do the nonary game and some telepathy experiment have to do with each other? Am I missing something here?
Clover bit her lip. She blinked back sudden tears. What had happened to her in Nevada?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. You know how sometimes when you're up against a really tough problem, and then the answer just kind of pops in your head?
That's epiphany.
That's an epiphany. And what you learn from the epiphany can be transmitted with telepathy. When you add danger to that equation, then it gets easier to transmit that information over telepathy.
You know about epipathy, Junpei? I saw it in an episode of Law and Order once, I guess.
So you're saying the nonary game was supposed to introduce that element of danger?
House MD did not fucking help me out in this situation.
Yeah, but
it did not prepare me.
Couldn't be just any old danger. It had to be life and death. And someone did actually die. A girl.
Huh.
Junpei felt a sudden grip of despair on his heart. Something deep and distant and powerful squeezed, and for a moment he felt very, very empty and alone.
She was on the boat with my brother. I was in Nevada. I never met her, but I did hear her name.
What was her name?
Her name was...
The sound of the door opening was like a gunshot. Junpei spun around.
Oh, my apologies. I seem to have disturbed you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep walking in on you guys fucking and sucking each other.
Ace!
You two must have strong stomachs. I can't imagine how you could stay in this room for so long.
Ace glazed down at the floor. At the corpse covered in blood.
At any rate, Junpei, would you be so kind as to come and help me with something? I'm
No.
having a little trouble, and I could really use your assistance. Come on. It'll only take a moment.
Come on, help a brother out. Come on. With that, he turned and walked back towards the communications office. Clover waited until he was out of sight and spoke in a small, quiet voice.
I don't want Ace to hear us. We can talk about this later.
Huh? Hey, wait!
Clover ignored him. From outside, Junpei could hear Ace calling, Junpei, come on, my friend. Let's go.
Junpei, what are you doing in there? Hurry up.
Old man. Grumbling to himself, Junpei stomped off towards the communications office. Yay! Now we can unlock this because it says unlock now. Woohoo! All right, let's get the new thing.
A note.
A note?
Yeah, I found it in the pocket of the guy with the captain's clothes. It said something about the darkness of the sinister hand or something.
What the hell? Let me see it.
What the heck?
No, not right.
No, give that gift to me, you fucking bitch. From the other end of the hall, he heard Ace's voice. Come on, guys, let's go.
Hey, Junpei, Clover. What are you two doing? Hurry up.
Why is he so far away? That was like the most bit-crushed fucking audio I've ever heard.
He's getting mad.
We better go. Also, do you like the balls on my jacket? I fucked it up, and now one's lower than the other. Clover shrugged.
I'll show it to you later, all right? Come on, we gotta hurry.
Well, she's not in a backstabby mood. Before Junpei could protest, she was gone. Around the corner and off down the long Stebeliel. A note? A note? Junpei was curious, but there was something else that bothered him.
From the look of that pocket, it doesn't particularly look like just a note. Jeez, what are you thinking? For crying out loud.
Junpei did his best to convince himself it would make more sense later, ran off after Clover. I can't talk. Okay, we could skip here. Then they say they found the 9 door.
Jumpy! Clover!
June's face was excited. Something had happened. That much Junpei could tell by simply looking
What's
at
up?
her. Given the situation, he was not inclined to be excited about sudden developments. June, however, couldn't contain herself.
We found it!
Found what?
We found it!
What did you find?
The last door! We found door 9!
Yippee!
What?
You fucking Santa, can you turn off that fucking boombox, bro?
Come on! Just follow us! We'll explain on the way!
Okay.
7 turned and jogged off down the stairs.
Well, if that's the case...
Wait for me.
We should get going as well.
Rest followed.
Jumpy! We finally made it!
The relief and excitement in her voice echoed with what each one of them felt.
It's finally time.
Jumpy wasn't quite ready to believe they'd finally done it, but at least not done just yet. Still, if everyone said that it was door 9, it probably was.
End.
He could feel his heart racing. A mixture of anticipation and fear ran through his veins. He could feel his legs twitching. At this point in the other ending, if you didn't tell all that stuff to Clover, she'd just be like, guys, let's go to door number 2. It'd be totally cool. He was doing his best to maintain a sense of healthy skepticism. Yada, yada, yada.
Bothering me. Only 3 to 5 people. 7 of us are on our way to door 9.
Exactly, 2 people.
Is there a way?
If we looked over at the clock.
4:30. We've only got 90 minutes left. I've got no time to wonder about it now.
Hey, Junpei! June! What the hell are you two doing? Hurry it up!
Santa's voice jolted Junpei out of his reverie.
Let's go, Jumpy!
June took off down the stairs, jogging as quickly as she could. Junpei followed. The famous Get Wet elevator. As a group, they piled onto the elevator and rode impatiently down to E-Deck. It looked familiar. There was a metal grate between the 2 elevators. 7 grabbed hold of it and began to talk.
I know I told you I'd explain it earlier, but honestly, there ain't much to explain. After we split off from you guys, the four of us got into the elevator on the left, and that took us to the other side of the grate. After that, we headed down another hallway. It took us toward the bow, and eventually to the number 6 that you two found earlier. We opened it and kept going. There was another locked door behind it, like usual, but this time we had to complete 2 different areas before we could unlock it. Once we were through that door, there was another hallway that went the other direction, toward the stern.
So, on your way, you found the elevator.
That's right.
So, in other words, you kinda did a lap, huh? You came from that side to this side.
I mean, we could see the map. No, not A deck. B deck? Are we on E deck? Oh, we don't want to look at that yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. That settled, Junpei looked around. Wait, no, hold on. We would be on fucking E deck. Where's the elevator here? I don't even know where the elevator would be. Maybe around here.
So, where's the number 9 door?
Over here.
7 began walking down the hallway that led towards the stern. Junpei and the others broke into a jog to keep up with him.
By the way...
They had been walking for a while. June sounded step with Junpei when she spoke.
You know, it's because of Santa that we're all here right now.
Huh?
That all 7 of us are going to door 9.
What?
You don't get it? Santa, 7, and Lotus, what's their digital root?
3 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. 18 plus 1 plus 8 equals 9.
It's 9.
That's right. They could have just left me behind and kept going if they'd wanted to.
But they didn't.
Yes, because Santa wouldn't let them. He said, we can't leave June and the others behind. That's why we went looking for you guys.
And then you got on the elevator and went back to the central staircase.
That's right.
Well, I wouldn't have called that one. That Santa would be the one to stick up for you. I mean...
Junpei felt his eyebrows knit as he considered that.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
Perhaps June had sensed Junpei's concern.
I don't mean that 7 and Lotus said they wanted to leave me behind. We were just talking about it, and Santa objected to it first.
Is that so?
Junpei was about to respond when 7 suddenly stopped.
We're here.
In front of them stood a door.
Is this...
Yeah.
Junpei couldn't see 7's face, but he could see him.
There's no other place for us to go.
Nope. Just look around. There's a big old iron wall at the end of the hallway. The other hallways on the left and right are blocked by metal grates.
I see.
It looked as though 7 was right. The door in front of them was their only choice.
All right, let's get moving.
He pulled open the door and walked in. Junpei took a deep breath and followed. Oh, would you look at that? It's the chapel. It appeared as they'd been telling the truth.
No way.
The first thing Junpei saw as he entered the room was the number 9. Like all the others, it was a rough thing made of red paint. The door decorated sat on the back wall of a rectangular room. Junpei ran up to it.
The 9 door.
It was a large double door with a powerful styling. Something about it was almost majestic, and it made the red paint look especially garish.
We're finally here.
Junpei grabbed the handle and shook. Didn't budge, but then he hadn't really expected it to. The bread was bolted to the wall next to the door. Displayed red bacon.
No doubt about it. This is door 9. Oh, finally! This is the last.
Junpei felt the flood of emotion wash over him. He felt a chill down his back, and his chest tightened even as his blood began to boil. There was a moment of complete silence.
Junpei, look behind you.
He turned around.
Behind? What?
Junpei could scarcely believe what he saw.
Why? A door and a 9. There's another one?
Whoa, there's 2 9 doors.
Hey, what the hell? What the hell is going on here?
His words came slowly, and his brain struggled to understand what he'd seen. On shaky legs, he made his way to the second 9. It It was a small door, set parallel to the door they had come through, but in the other corner of the room. 9. There was no mistaking the number, and if any more proof is needed, a red was bolted to the wall near the door.
There's a red there, too! That means... And of course it won't open.
He grabbed the handle and shook the door, not because he expected it open, but because he had to make sure it was real.
Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
It was Ace who spoke first.
Do you think perhaps one is the right door and the other is the wrong one?
Lotus is skeptical.
I don't know about that. It seems unlikely.
What makes you say so?
Bitch.
Well, think about all the rooms we've been through so far. They're full of puzzles, but there are always hints about how to solve them. I'm pretty sure there aren't any rooms where we just had to go with our best guess and leave it to instinct to solve the puzzle. Do you really think that at the very end of the game, Zero's going to suddenly throw in something that depends entirely on luck?
Then you're saying there's some sort of hint in this room?
No, I don't think there's a hint anywhere in here. I searched it very well when I was in here before. I didn't find anything that might have been a hint, though.
Well then, that means...
Yeah, both of these are the right door. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
A 9. He began to mutter to himself.
So if there are 2 number 9 doors, if we split it up right...
That's not gonna work.
They blinked and looked up at Clover. She held out her
You've
hand.
got a notebook and a pen, right? Can I borrow them?
Yeah, here.
Clearly confused, and pulled them out and handed them to her.
Look at this.
Clover opened the notebook to a blank page and set it down on the desk. Everyone else gathered around her and watched as she wrote down a series of numbers.
You get it? The numbers on the top are all the combinations with digital roots of 9. The numbers on the bottom are the people who don't fit. There's only 8 possibilities if we split up into 2 groups of 3 or 4 people. So...
If 3 people go through the door, then 4 are left behind. If 4 go through, then 3 are left behind. Right?
yeah.
Clover nodded, almost as if she were pleased with herself for solving a difficult math problem.
No way.
The room went very quiet. Silence lay across everyone like a thick, heavy blanket. No one spoke. Their faces were
Come
blank.
to think of it.
Desperate for something else to look at, Junpei Force turned his eyes to the room around
What
him.
is this room?
The walls were covered with candles. The wavering flame made the shadows of Junpei and his companions look as though they were dancing. 2 rows of wooden pews filled most of the
It
room.
looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony. But what kind?
Between them was a strip of rich red carpet. The carpet ran straight through the room, ending at the door that pointed to the stern of the boat. At the other end of the carpet,
Is that an altar?
it was a recessed space set into the wall between the 2 other doors. Sitting on the raised section of the altar was a coffin. A coffin? A coffin?
A coffin? No, it couldn't possibly be.
But if it wasn't, then whose body occupied it? That was as far as Junpei wanted to pursue that line of thought. He decided not to think about the coffin for the time being. Well, I guess we're all gonna start touching each other's penises and see whoever comes last gets to go through the door. At that moment, Seven spoke. There was an edge of humor in his voice, but it was forced.
Okay, I give up. I give up. I figured if we sat around here long enough, someone would volunteer. But I guess nobody's got the guts to do it.
What are you talking about?
Junpei didn't understand, and he wasn't the only one.
What? You guys didn't figure it out yet? Fine. Let me enlighten you. Clover was mostly right with her little explanation earlier, but she missed something. She wasn't really wrong. She just... screw it! Let me just write it out.
Seven snatched up the notebook and began to write in it. Everyone else clustered around him, desperate for a look.
If you're trying to leave with a group of 3 and a group of 4 and get everybody out, Clover's right. But there's another way. Only one combination, though. If you split us up into groups of 3, 3, and 1, you can make this combination.
Wait, this means...
Don't get me wrong here. I'm not trying to copy Ace or anything like that. Even if he hadn't been the hero back in the big hospital room, I'd still be saying the same thing.
The same thing? Are you saying?
Yeah, I am. I'll stay behind.
What, Santa? You're not gonna,
Why are you acting so heroic all of a sudden? Are you some kind of idiot?
Lotus was the first to speak. That in itself is a little strange. She'd reacted much differently when Ace had
No,
volunteered.
I'm completely against this. I'll be goddamned if I'm gonna have to owe you for getting out of here.
The rest of them began to speak all at once.
I'm against it too. I didn't want to leave Ace behind, and I don't want to leave you either.
I don't like that idea. There's gotta be other options.
I disagree as well. I can't say I care much for you being the hero.
I'm too tall, so you can't see my face anymore because it's hidden behind all these words. Finally, they quieted down. Junpei looked at
Well,
Seven.
there you go, Seven. Proposal denied. Clover's right. There's gotta be a better way than this.
Seven made some noise that was somewhere between a derisive snort and a cough.
Doesn't make any sense.
He was doing his best to pretend they were making a foolish decision, but Junpei could see the twinkling of water at the corner of Snake's eyes. Snake's eyes? Seven's eyes. That was when Santa spoke.
Whoa, hold on a minute. I haven't said anything yet.
Shut up, you baby boy. Until Junpei had realized that Santa had stayed quiet for the whole discussion of Seven's fate. Something in his voice made Junpei comfortable.
Are you agreeing? You want to leave him here?
Santa shook his head.
Nah, I'm against it. I don't want to leave Seven here alone.
Then I don't see how it matters.
I said alone.
Huh?
I said I don't want to leave Seven alone.
There was a dull shine in Santa's eyes. They were cold and hard. Junpei felt himself shiver.
What the hell are you...
What? You don't get it? I can't leave just one person. I need 2 more. 3 people, including Seven. I'll be leaving behind 3 people. That's my proposal. No, those are my orders.
What do you mean, orders? What the hell makes you think you can order us around? Who the hell's gonna listen to you?
You all will. In 3 seconds, you won't have a choice.
What?
3, 2, 1.
Santa was so fast Junpei could barely see him. When he moved, it was almost like watching a dance. His feet moving like lightning. He spun in. He had June.
See? I told you.
His lips curled into a cruel, mocking smile.
Huh? What?
A shudder traveled the length of Junpei's spine. His chest froze and he could feel his breath go stale in his lungs. Nothing made sense. Junpei felt as though his head were about to explode. Santa suddenly changed in attitude, saying that he needed 2 more. The gun in his right hand, a revolver. Santa had grabbed June from behind and pressed what Junpei's shaken brain identified as a revolver roughly against her temple.
Why? What the hell is that?
I love seeing that reaction. Where on earth had Santa possibly found a gun? Junpei's questions roared in his mind, but his mouth refused to ask them. Seven spoke almost as though he had sensed Junpei's confusion.
The gun's from the other room.
What room?
One of the rooms behind door 6. I should have known he was gonna do this. I should have taken the gun.
Well, it's too late now, fat ass.
Damn it!
And he was mean to me. Fuck. A mixture of fury and frustration twisted Seven's face, and he glared at Santa. Santa, for his part, didn't do so much as flinch. The corner of his lip twitched into a slightly wider smile. Then that smile faded, and he began to move. He walked backward, dragging June with him. Before long, his back was resting against the door. On the wall next to him was the red. Put his hand on the scanner panel quickly, and forced June to do the same.
Now, time for you to start following my orders. Ace, Lotus, congratulations! I've chosen you to come with me. Put your hands in the red.
3 plus 6 plus 1 plus 8 equals 18. That was what Santa had meant when he said he needed 2 more.
You deaf? I gave you an order.
Santa's eyes narrowed to slits, glared at Ace and Lotus. They stayed frozen like deer caught in the headlights of an oncoming car.
Fine. I didn't want to waste any bullets, but you guys just don't get it.
No sooner were the words out of Santa's mouth than his hand twitched, and the gun roared. A section of the floor exploded, scattering wooden splinters across the floor. A thin plume of smoke snaked out of the hole in the floor. There could be no doubt that the gun was real and worked.
He really shot it? But why? Santa, why are you...
Clover's voice spoke of betrayal and disbelief.
Santa, I thought you were one of us. I thought we were friends.
What?
You knew about the leaf words and the 4-leaf clover.
Santa's cheek twitched, almost imperceptibly.
What the hell is that shit? I've got no idea.
You're lying!
Shut up! Just shut up! You stupid bitch! You want me to put a bullet in your fucking head?
Flecks of spit flew from Santa's mouth. His face twisted in the rage. This isn't the first time he's gotten so mad. He just fucking starts spitting everywhere. I want a pepperoni pizza on the double. Clover recoiled, her eyes wide. When she spoke, her voice was very small.
Santa.
He snorted and shook his head vigorously and turned to face Ace and Lotus.
All right, assholes. What are you still standing there for? Get over here and scan those bracelets. I don't have all day.
Get over here!
Oh, what's the matter? Your hearing's starting to go? Going senile, maybe?
Ace and Lotus still didn't move. It almost seemed as if they couldn't move. They couldn't move. Emphasis. June's face is pale behind Santa's arm. Her eyes were wild and her chest heaved with every quick breath like an animal cornered by a predator. His mind worked furiously. What were they gonna do? Then he realized something. There was nothing they needed to do. There was nothing to debate. June's safety was the first priority. That much was obvious. Doing as Santa had commanded, though, she would be safe from at least 2 threats. She wouldn't be shot, and she wouldn't leave the ship alive, along with Santa, Ace, and Lotus. There's only one thing for Junpei to do.
It's the only way.
He turned to Ace and Lotus.
Please, go.
Huh?
No way.
Jumpy, what are you saying? If you stay here, you're going to be stuck, Jumpy. And so will Clover and Seven.
I know, but you don't need to worry about us. We'll figure something out. Right, Seven?
Right. You just leave it to us. It's gonna piss me off to do what Santa says, but...
Don't worry about me either. There's still something I have to take care of.
No, you can't! Ace, Lotus, don't come over! Don't worry about me, please!
June was almost crying. Junpei walked around behind Ace and Lotus. He gently placed a hand on each of their shoulders.
Please.
It pushed them toward the door. They almost stumbled, then righted themselves and took another step and another. They turned around and Junpei nodded.
All right.
Fine.
Ace and Lotus turned around again and walked slowly toward the door where Santa was waiting for them. After what seemed like an eternity, they stopped in front of the door marked 9. Santa smiled.
All right, now let's get those hands on the scanner panel. What's the holdup? What? You think I'm fucking around here? I don't give a shit about this girl. The red doesn't need a person, you know? All I need is the bracelet. You get it? Good. Now put your fucking hands on the scanner. I'm not gonna say it again.
Shoved the revolver hard against June's head as she winced.
Fine.
He sighed, defeated, and placed his hand on the scanner panel. Lotus is next. Lotus glared at Santa and slammed her hand on the scanner panel. The 4th asterisk blinked on.
Good job. Now, Lotus, pull that lever. Soon as the door opens, you get your ass in there. Try anything stupid, and you know what happens, right?
Damn it.
Junpei could almost hear Lotus's teeth grind. The door slid open. Door number 9 opened at last. It opened with a low, powerful rumble, a drum roll to welcome the chosen few.
Go!
Lotus and Ace walked through the door, their eyes furious but defeated. Santa waited until they were all inside and hauled himself and June across the threshold as well. 6, 7, 8.
Later.
6, 7. After exactly 9 seconds, the door swung shut. The gust of air created caused the candles from the altar to flicker and die. Dang it, now we're stuck here. The room fell silent. Junpei, Clover, and Seven had been left behind. Clover looked down at her hand and traced with her finger the faint blue veins that crisscrossed it. Seven shoved his arms into the front of his overalls and scratched his stomach. No one spoke. Silence made the air feel thick and oppressive. Desperate for anything to occupy his mind, Junpei walked to the larger of the 2 9 doors. He stood in front of it and looked at the red. Red engaged. Moved to the smaller door. The red vacant. They should have root to the remaining people was 7. 5 plus 4 plus 7 equals 16. 1 plus 6 equals 7. There's no possible way for any of them to open a door with 9 on it. Junpei touched the surface of the door.
June.
He thought about June, about Akane Kirishiki. Was she safe? That was all that mattered to him. If she was alive, she had escaped this horrible boat. Then what was Junpei? That was what Junpei prayed for. 7 came up next to him, pulled off his hat, scratched his head and sighed.
So, what do you want to do, Junpei?
What do you mean, what do I want to do?
What can we do? I skipped it, sorry. 7 opened his mouth to respond when a noise echoed through the room. Someone was pounding on something vigorously. It wasn't mechanical, it was certainly human. Junpei and 7 looked at one another.
What the hell is that?
Shh, quiet!
Clover motioned to 7 to be quiet. She put one finger to her lips and closed her eyes in concentration. The 3 of them listened, trying to determine where the sound was coming from. There's some good fucking bass on these headphones, I'll tell you that.
Where is it coming from? Could it be?
Hey, I think it's coming from this coffin.
You're right.
Let's open it.
But how?
What are those muscles for? For show?
You're telling me to force it open?
Just shut up and try!
Okay, Junpei and fucking my controller wire got... Junpei and 7 grabbed hold of the coffin. They tried to get a good grip with what little purchase they could find and pulled with all their strength.
Damn it!
It won't even budge.
There's some sort of keypad attached to the coffin. Its purpose would not have been difficult to determine. Their eyes were almost immediately drawn to
Another
it.
one?
Yeah, looks like it.
Do you think we have to put in the right password or it won't open?
I think so.
The noise wasn't stopping. In fact, it was getting louder.
Whoever or whatever's inside this thing wants out. And now.
I know that. But how?
Without a passcode, I don't think there's much we can do.
They couldn't even tell how many numbers the passcode needed to
Isn't
be.
there a hint somewhere?
Well, let's look for one.
Fortunately, they didn't seem to be anything near the coffin. Clover went to examine the pews, and 7 investigated the desk, but they turned up nothing.
There's nothing here.
Not making this easy, are they?
The sound still wouldn't stop. It wasn't a noise that belonged in that room.
What's the passcode? What am I supposed to do? How can we figure it out? I need something.
You're on the true ending path, but fuck you. You need fucking... Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa. Wings. Staff. Are you just gonna give up just like that? Now it is time. Let our game begin. Would you like to save the info? Yes, I did. I would. I would like to save the info. That's just saying, hey, if you manage to get the true ending path on the first try, guess what? You got more fucking game to play. Which I actually got the first ending path somehow on the first try. And somehow this time I got the sub ending because I wanted to be different. So now all that's left is to do these two over here. So let's do that, shall we?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. I want to go through door number... Oh, fuck. Oh.
I want to go through door 6.
Junpei flipped open the piece of paper. Read Junpei door 6. Of course it did. He'd written it after all.
That's a problem.
June spoke barely above a whisper, but they all knew what she
None
said.
of these teams will be able to go through the doors they want.
Clover and I chose door 1.
Lotus and I chose door 2.
That's not enough people to open a numbered door, however.
The digital routes don't match up either.
We've got similar problems. Junpei and I want to go through door 6, but our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Damn, what are we gonna do now?
What are we going to do?
Junpei crossed his arms and did his best to put his thoughts in order. The others followed suit, but with little result. Eventually, Clover broke the silence.
Why don't Seven and Lotus go through door 1? With me.
Her face was cold and flat, as was her voice, but her logic was sound. Seven and Lotus looked at each other. 7 plus 8 plus 4 equals 9. 9 plus 1 equals 10. And 1. The first problem was solved. Ace spoke up.
What about me?
Isn't that obvious? Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Yes.
Clover nodded, her face still cold and emotionless. Her attitude and posture could have not been more different than the energetic girl of only a few hours before. No one seemed ready to contradict her. Her response was understandable given the horrible situation in which she had found herself. But even so...
I understand. I'll go through door 6 then. If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind. This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 1 equals 15. 1 plus 5
7.
equals 6.
Lotus, what do you guys think?
I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
Alright then, we're good to go.
See you later.
Wait, Clover! Don't move on your own!
Oh, I'll be going too then.
Yeah, be careful.
Make sure that
We
dress
should get
doesn't
going as well.
get undone. At last, Junpei and the other 6 had managed to separate themselves into 2 teams. Clover, 7, and Lotus headed to A deck, where door 1 was, near the main staircase. Junpei... I almost said Junpei and Jace. My favorite 999 character, Jace. Junpei, June, and Ace, and Santa, however, took the elevator to A deck. Fucking Jace. Yeah, it does suspense. Crazy. Right, the E-deck was a silent one.
This is
Make sure you
E-deck.
keep your areolas just over.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
Yeah, you don't want a blonde blazer situation. Which, by the way, at some point in the next week, I want to try and stream Dispatch, even if it's like I'm either gonna do 2 streams or both of them are gonna have 2 episodes, or I'll do 1 4-hour stream that's gonna be all the episodes. I'm still not sure. There should be a door at the end of the hall.
All right, let's go.
Santa's words jolted them to action, and they stepped out of the elevator into a long, straight hallway. Before long, they had arrived in front of door 6.
Here it is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Then let's get to it.
Authentication. Ow, my ears. The door opened, and all of them, they went through it. Them did beep, 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 beep.
Hey, I found it. It's right there.
Fortunately, the dead was located easily enough. This one had been placed quite close to the door they'd entered through. They gathered around it quickly and hurriedly paced their palms for authentication, one by one.
It stopped.
Yes, it stopped.
The countdown had ceased, but his heart was still pounding in his chest like a frantic, thunderous drum. Felt as though it might shake itself up and out of his throat.
Ooh, I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Junpei, you've said that like 3 times in different routes.
You got that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
I'm going to Fiji.
I agree.
I'll come with you. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need you to come with me. With that, the doom and gloom from before was done, and the mood turned somewhat lighter.
Let's go.
With that attempt at good humor, Junpei took a deep breath and began to walk. He jogged down the stairs at the end of the hallway and found himself staring at a large door.
This door looks heavy.
But it's not locked. I'm opening it.
Took hold of the bar that served as his doorknob and shoved it down. Fucking shoving it down. The room beyond stopped him in his tracks. Oh, it was gargantuan and made entirely metal. None of the accents of wood or tile he'd seen in the rest of the ship. This room was purely functional, but utterly tremendous.
Whoa, what the hell is this?
Santa got out a few words before awe stole the rest of them. The rest were too stunned to offer anything more than gasps.
This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
Huh. Could be 2 stories. Maybe even more.
This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle?
Kamaboko? June pointed to the massive building in the center.
Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as any.
Junpei and the others are standing on scaffolding that crisscrossed the whole area. The proper term was catwalk, Junpei thought, although they didn't seem particularly important.
I see stairs, so we may as well head over to them.
Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit 1 person.
You're right.
Nearby was a long iron staircase that made its way eventually to the floor beneath them.
Whoa, you can't even tell the shape when you're this close.
Let's check out the other side, too.
They moved around towards the opposite side of the massive building, following the catwalk. They hadn't said much as they walked, but as they approached the building, Ace suddenly spoke up.
This looks to be the steam engine room.
The steam engine room?
Yes, that thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is the boiler. Do you see the 3 round doors near the bottom? Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives a steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger.
I see.
It doesn't appear to be running right now.
The entire room was as silent as the grave.
Let's split up.
And then all of a sudden, Junpei heard a noise behind him. He turned just in time to see June collapse to her knees.
Hey, what's wrong? Are you alright?
Fuck, man, I'm so fucking drunk right now. I shouldn't have fucking drank all that fucking bubbly. He dashed towards her, wrapped his arm around her shoulders to steady her.
Hey, June.
It was then that he noticed.
Jumpy. Oh, you're really warm. Is your fever coming back?
Yes, it probably is, but I'm fine. Please, don't worry about me. I just need to rest, and I'll be fine.
Nuh-uh. Her voice is weak and forced, and it said a great deal more than what her words did.
Okay, here, sit down. Careful.
Junpei carried her to the nearest wall and propped her up against it. let her head fall back against the wall. She had no longer had the strength to support and drew a ragged breath.
Thank you.
Her eyes were empty, as if she were having trouble focusing them, and even speaking seemed difficult for her. He felt his hand ball itself into a fist and clenched tight, his knuckles whitening. He had to find a way out, quickly. He turned and looked at Ace and Santa in turn.
Santa.
Yes.
Right.
They might not have shared the depth of his emotion, but they certainly shared his concern.
All right, let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon.
She managed a small nod before leaning back to rest her head on the wall. Damn, this bitch is not helping us at all. Do, 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 do. This hoe not gonna help. I'd say this is probably here to move coal from place to place. It probably comes from over there. And then the belt carries it down the tunnel and out here. So the conveyor belt was moving. Yes, the coal would almost certainly come out of here. It's a square hole. Nothing in here. Ah, look at the back there. I can see 3 small slots. Terminals for some sort of connector, perhaps? You mean, you think we're supposed to plug something in here? Perhaps. Look at that button. It's glowing orange, right? That's gotta mean something. I guess pressing it is the best way to find out if it does anything, Santa. Nothing. Cool. This pillar goes all the way up to the ceiling. A tunnel goes all the way across the ship. Whoa, 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 whoa. So we go here, here, and here. Oh my god, a big cog. A golden gear. It doesn't look like it was always golden like this. Well then, I imagine it was prepared especially for this game. Gear is rusty, but it looks like it's still pretty sturdy. Looks like there's a door over there in this tunnel. The belt over here must deliver to the coal, which is then picked up and thrown into this door. The door appears to be welded shut, however. Man, fuck you. I use bronze gear. This has to be important. It's the silver gear. Do you think it's made of pure silver? No way. Silver's way too soft to use for a gear. It's gotta be like steel or an iron gear that's been coated with silver. Ugh. Should have called it a silver gear then. Shouldn't have gotten your hopes up. Were you thinking you'd haul this thing back? Nah, I think Seven could probably carry it, don't you? Gear's rusty looks still pretty sturdy. No. There's a number of little windows. I think you're supposed to put coal in these, but the world is shut. I don't think we can get these open. I believe there's an opening for fueling the furnace. If we were to put some coal in here and ignite it, then the steam engine might start working? It certainly is possible. Alright, well... we can't do anything here. It's a huge... there's 3 open areas in it. Each of them has a gear in it. There's a pair of wooden boxes here. There's nothing in them. Look, Ace. It's some kind of snowman secret meeting. Those are just bags full of sand. You use them as a counterweight for when you're lifting something with a pulley system. Man, you're too serious. There's nothing but sand in them. I wish they were snowmen. This pillar thing on this wall. Yeah, you're right. There's a pillar here. Yeah. There's a bunch of wood boxes here by the wall. How do you look through those? There's nothing there. Ooh. Look at this. These 2 columns are different from the others. The lights are red. Okay, so if we pulled it down, 3 sliders on the left are down, but this one's up. There are a number of lines engraved in these. I suspect we're meant to do something rather than... fucking whatever. Junpei, why don't you move that slider down? Well, there's no harm in trying, I suppose. Nothing, Nothing happened. Maybe it needs to be prepared somehow. You're saying if we did something somewhere else, it'd respond somehow? Yes, I suppose that's one way of putting it. My name is Ace. I'm a smart man. Hey, Junpei, where you going? The only thing in there is the closed number door. Kinda pointless to go back there, huh? It sure is. One of the doors on the furnace has an A on it. There's a circular wheel on the front of the door. Alright, let's give the sucker a twist. Well, it's noisy, but it opens, and it's totally pitch black in there. We should, go in here. Alright, let's go. This looks just like the door we went into. Where are we? We must be on the other side, yes? Which would put us directly above the conveyor belt. At any rate, we should keep moving. There's a great deal we've yet to investigate. There's a great deal we've yet to investigate. Well, anyway, looks like that's the pipe. Looks like the bottom connects to the conveyor belt also. Then coal must come out of this pipe onto the conveyor belt. In other words, there might be a great deal of coal in that pipe. Hell yeah, coal in that pipe. There are a number of boxes on the catwalk. I don't think we go over there. There's a whole bunch of boxes my way, can't get through. The catwalk, I can see some scaffolding on the wall over there. Whoa. Looks like a hand-operated switch. It doesn't look like there's any way to operate it. Oh, on the catwalk, yeah. I shake my little toast on the catwalk. That means the wheel isn't attached. Fuck, we need a wheel. Hey man, I know I'm Smurfy and I know it. Or whatever the fuck it was called. Oh god. Buh. Let's go and buh. Alright, let's give this wheel a spin. What? That's weird. I don't feel any resistance. Ugh. Ah, shit. Good job, genius. You broke it. I didn't break it. It just broke all by itself. Junpei, you dumb fuck. But now we'll go and see. And now we'll put on this one. Hand operated winch. There's no wheel to turn it. Oh yeah, I got this wheel I pulled off on the other winch, don't I? I'm too Smurfy. There we go. That's the name of the song. Let's see if it fits. Heck yeah, sweet. It's perfect fit. Like they were made for each other. Not shaky at all. Good, I should be able to turn this now. Good work, Junpei. Should be able to haul up the wooden box now. You see the wooden box? It's under the catwalk. Can you see it? It's hanging from the rope on the winch, isn't it? Looks like there's some sort of device in the box. I'm not sure what it is. At any rate, you might as well turn that wheel now. I'm counting on you. Alright, geez, fucking get off my ass. What's this? What happened? The wheel only turns to the left. Only turns to the left. It means we can't reel it up. We can't reel up that rope. Yeah. We can only let the rope down. Interesting. I don't think that would be a problem. We will simply need to go downstairs after letting the wooden box down. I will be counting on you, Junpei. Sure thing, no sweat.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Yeah.
He stuck his head out over the side of the catwalk and looked down. The box that only recently hung just below the catwalk now sat on the floor. It had come to rest near the end of the tunnel that conveyed the conveyor belt.
June's down over by there.
Junpei could see her still leaning against the wall as if she barely had the strength to sit up. Even from so far away, it was not difficult to see that she had not improved. He almost thought he could see heat rising from her body.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Ace's expression was inscrutable, but he said what they had all been thinking.
Well, of course not. She's not going to just get better right away, you know. It'll take time.
Tried desperately to convince himself that's what he said.
What could be
true.
causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion.
Santa's response was confident and certain.
She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah. We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual. How the hell could you call that normal? We're just guinea pigs.
Santa snorted in disgust.
A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
Dunno. But it does seem like a possibility, you know?
Like a possibility. They stood there for a few minutes, no one was speaking until Santa turned to walk away from the wing. Companions followed him. I don't know why they had this whole conversation, but whatever. When the doors in the furnace, there's a C on it. How come I can't go on this one? Oh hell yeah, control panel for something. Maybe a control panel? But look, it's got the 3 slots. I want to do something real quick. What's this? What is this thing? Given its placement, this must be unlocked to the left. There's a weird annotation on this thing. Think that means you have to insert something here? I said I would imagine so. Okay. Wait. Never mind. Maybe this hole is where the control panel goes? Well, there's only way to find out. In you go. Dude, you did it. Everything looks alright. I love this fucking face of Santa. Look at him. Okay, but what do we do now? Well, try pressing the button next to it. The orange one? Yes. Alright, I'll do that. Pushing. Sweet. All those all sorts of lights are lighting up on this thing. And, oh yeah, I think I just heard something turn on. Oh, what's that? What happened? Okay, look, the conveyor belt's moving. Conveyor belt? Well, I guess it's done moving now. Still a bunch of coal. Still a bunch of coal on the belt, though. Looks like a bunch of it got dumped off at the end of the belt into that wooden box where we found the control panel. Coal. Coal, huh? Coal, huh? Box filled with the coal. Alright, now we just gotta dump it in here. Maybe if we get some coal in there and set it on fire. Okay, let's do it. Ow, my ear. Alright, that's the last bit. No coal left in the wooden box, and nothing. Great. Well, I guess I should have expected that. Why would it just throw coal into a cold furnace do anything? Ah, well, a man can dream. Coupe, explain it to me again. You're planning to soak the furnace with coal, which will heat up the water stored up there and make steam, which will then drive something else. Am I correct? In other words, you want to generate enough pressure with the steam to power the turbine and drive the steam engine, right? Yeah, I guess that's the gist of it. Well, in that case, this isn't enough coal. This furnace is enormous. We're going to need a whole lot more coal than this. Very well, then, if the 3 of us work together, we should be able to fill it faster. I want to help, too. Man, I totally didn't even see her walk up. Are you feeling up to that? Yes. Right. Yeah, right. You look like you're one stiff breeze away from falling over, June. I think you better rest somewhere, alright? But no arguing. You need your rest, so you just stay there. We'll handle this. Okay. I understand. Alright, it's time for some manly work. Let's get this going. I like how he's like, no. No, madam, you must not. You're too... Rest more. And then immediately he's like, alright, time for man work. Man, there's a lot of work. Alright, I think that should be sufficient. Alright, now we just gotta light it. Junpei, hand me your matches. What makes you think I have matches? I see. And how are we gonna light it? Perhaps there's a device nearby that will allow us to remotely ignite the coal? Let's take a look, shall we? Some sort of ignition device, huh? Some sort of ignition device. If only we found something like that. Is this? I think it might be. probably is. I think this is how we ignite the furnace. That means if we move that thing down. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Hey, Ace, look at that. There's big gears turning under the boiler there. Whoa. The gears, they're spinning. What the hell are you guys waiting for? Let's start looking. Ooh, a gold disc. A bronze disc. The bronze disc. There's a bunch of lines in it. 3 different colors. Red, blue, and black. Guys, look. A hidden Mickey. What if we combine them? No. Looks like this thing unlocks the door. There's a depression. It looks like the outline of 3 circles laying on top of each other in a triangle. Maybe we put these discs we found in the thing. It's the only way to find out. Let's stick them. Huh? That's odd. Nothing's happening. Maybe you're, I don't know, putting them in the wrong places? Perhaps you have to have them facing the wrong directions. Perhaps you should rotate the disc to make some sort of lines connect to one another. Well, no harm in trying it. Instructions for operation. When the disc is touched, it will rotate a certain amount. When the white arrow is touched, the discs are switched. Please note that when the discs are switched, the angles for the discs are reset. Okay, well... There we go. Haha! A pentagram. The red lines on the discs. Maybe I can make a star polygon with these. We made a star polygon. Star polygon. You found it! Yippee! Yay! Woohoo! You did so good.
Yes! The door's open!
Given the circumstances, Junpei's happiness was certainly understandable. Ace seemed to share his excitement.
All right, Junpei. Why don't you go get June now? Santa and I will keep an eye on the store.
Santa snorted.
Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We could just open it again.
Well, I suppose that's true.
I wanted to be cool.
Shall all 3 of us go and collect June then?
Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it.
He still seemed irritated by something, however, and sat down on the stairs petulantly.
So are you only interested in being contrary?
Ace sighed, and with the air of long-suffering parent...
All right, I'll go get June. I'll be right back.
I need to scratch my ear. Gave a quick nod to Ace and Santa and dashed off down the stairs. Before long, he was back on the first floor next to the conveyor belt. And June...
Oh, Jumpy!
As he drew closer, she stood up slowly.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. He did his best to sound calm and nonchalant, but there was no hiding the genuine concern in his voice.
Yes, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worry.
Yeah. June blushed. He wasn't sure if she was embarrassed or still feverish.
Let me check.
Just make sure he reached out and put his hand against her forehead, and then her sprite's gonna go, oh!
Good. You're feeling a lot better.
She's feeling far less warm than she had earlier, but still wasn't down to what seemed normal.
Are you sure you're all right?
He had to be sure. June gave him a look.
Oh, you're such a warrior, Jumpy. Oops, I mean, warrior.
June giggled. He wasn't sure if she'd he wasn't sure if she'd just make a joke or not, but seeing her smile again made Junpei feel at ease. If she was well enough to smile and laugh, then she was really feeling much better. Give her a friendly poke on the forehead.
All right, let's go.
Go where?
Oh, right. I didn't tell you. We got the exit open, so...
Great! Let's go!
June and she goed. They headed back to the exit, but on their way they found...
Oh, it's...
Santa?
Yo, sup? Santa was sitting on the stairs. He was, however, holding something in his right hand and staring at it with a strange expression. Junpei and June slowed down and finally stopped in front of him.
What are you looking at?
Santa answered without looking up, his voice quiet.
It's a photo. It's my sister.
Sister? Santa, you've got a sister?
Santa simply nodded.
Yeah. Kid was cute as a button.
June cocked her head, confused.
She was only about an inch tall then?
Santa glared at her.
Oh, sorry. I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Probably more like a half inch.
Santa didn't smile or laugh.
Sorry.
Why are you looking at it?
Simply turned back to his picture and spoke.
I was her Santa Claus.
Wait, what?
This sudden revelation took Junpei by surprise. He had no idea what Santa meant. He glanced at June, who shook her head. She didn't know either.
Have you ever heard the story of the two Santa Clauses? It goes that a long time ago, there were two Santas. One of them wore white, and the other one wore black. The white Santa gave presents to good kids, and the black Santa played tricks on bad kids.
Hey, wait a minute. I know he means the clothes, but...
They went on like that for a while, but eventually the black Santa's tricks started to get worse and worse. Pretty soon, the white Santa couldn't stand it anymore, and he stabbed the black Santa to death. When he stabbed the other Santa, the white Santa got blood all over his clothes, and that's why, these days, his clothes are red. You could say that red is all that's left of the black Santa.
Junpei was silent. He could think of nothing to say. June was staring at Santa, sadness plain on her face. He continued.
I wonder which Santa I am. The white Santa or the black Santa?
Unintentionally racist Santa.
Aw.
All right, let's go.
Santa stood up suddenly, his downcast demeanor gone. He shoved the picture back in his pocket and headed back up the stairs, taking two at a time. That was weird.
Huh?
Junpei and June looked at one another. There was nothing they could think of to
Hey,
say.
what are you two doing? Let's get moving, come on!
Santa's voice echoed across the room from above
Let's
them.
go.
Yeah.
They nodded and followed him quickly up the stairs. Ace was waiting for them at the top. He was leaning against the handrail. He looked very tired.
Oh, you're finally back.
The door had shut, but it wasn't cause for concern.
Sorry we took so long.
Junpei quickly solved the disc puzzle a second time, and the door opened once again. I don't know why. When I got in this room,
Let's go.
I was like, do I remember if this room was like annoying to do? And not really. Single file, they walked through. After walking for nearly 15 feet, they found themselves in front of a metal door. It opened easily enough, and they passed through it as well. A new room stretched out before them.
Huh. Is this a warehouse?
No, I believe this is the cargo room. This must be where they store all of this vessel's freight.
There are wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are.
As old as Ace. Junpei, Ace, and June had stopped unconsciously, pausing to take in their new surroundings. Santa's voice broke through their momentary trance.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going!
I missed when Junpei's face would show up on there. NMH, can't the exit? Oh, can't find the exit. We've searched all the boxes. There's nothing in them. You searched all the boxes already. Bullshit. A bunch of bags here. I wonder what's in them. Oh, hi, Seven. Card with Seven's face printed on it. What's that? It's a card. It has a headshot on it. Headshot? Yeah, I'm not really sure what purpose this could possibly serve. There's 9. Can I get 7? It's locked. We need the key. All the boxes have numbers on them. Do they? Oh. He's been down and picked up something that had to be sitting up next to the box. Cupid, take a look at this. Cards. This card with Lotus's face printed on it. If only the photo was a little bit lower. Some sort of pictures of all of us. Does that mean we have to collect the cards we don't have? Oh, okay, we're gonna need all of them. No! It's me! It's me! Not cool, man. You took this picture without my permission. Looks pretty cool, though. You look really handsome in this picture. Hey, knock it off, lovebirds. What? We're not a couple. Not at all. Not in any way. Oh. There's a pretty cool looking dude on this card. I can't take my eyes off of it. I feel enraptured. Just want to rub my face on it. I want to eat it. It belongs in a shrine. And it belongs in a museum. I bet I could get quite a bit of this online. I mean, you probably could. I feel kind of unfulfilled. My picture. My picture. Come on, there's gotta be an Easter egg somewhere here, right? It's a 7th card. If this is supposed to be a trading card, it's not a very good one. Looks kind of like a criminal. Looks like one of those photos you see on the bulletin board at the police station. Let's make his face all funny. Hold on. Yeah, you see, you can barely see him. Got a picture of 7 on it. There's a picture of Lotus on this card. Man, her hair is ridiculous. It's like clay or something. It says the pot to the kettle. Who's this? And me and her! This must be... Oh no! Don't look at it! I'm not cute at all, and I'm not photogenic, and I don't look sexy either. Next to Clover, my skin looks gross, and I'm not sexy like Lotus. I know guys go for women who look like Lotus, but, I'm trying too. I'm doing the best I can, so please don't call me a board or a trash can or a cutting board. Wait a minute, I haven't said anything like that, have I? This card has a picture of June on it. Just had to make sure. This is some sort of liquid in these barrels. I'm not sure what it is, however. I tried to drink it, but my tummy hurts now. Card with a headshot snake. Is that Snake's card? Yeah, you want to see it? No, that's fine. It's got a snake's faces on it. Poor Snake. He's dead. In this timeline, at least. Clover. This is Clover's card. You know, looking at this photo, she's kind of cute, isn't she? Huh? What's up? Nothing. Nothing at all. Why does her smile make me feel cold? Card with Clover's picture on it. You know, Clover is kind of cute. She's got big ass hair, though. I don't know what's in these barrels. Judging by their weight, perhaps a liquid of some sort. I also drank this one, and my tummy still hurts. It's Ace's card. It looked like some kind of European lord. Oh, my headshot. You want to see it? It's actually a pretty good picture. No, I don't need to see it. In fact, we really ought to get back to our search. Pussy. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 2 more. Man, the guy on this card is one good-looking son of a bitch. Way more class than the other chump. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Huh? What's your problem? Didn't say I meant you, did I? Shit. Card with Chance's face on it. Alright, let's check this. Let's check this one. Look at this fucking schmuck. Also, look, the most items we've ever had in our inventory. This card has the 9th man on it. He he's the first victim of the Nonary game. Actually, come to think of it, he was acting pretty weird. Wonder what his deal was. Alrighty, we got all the stuff.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
Kingpin stared at the cards in his hands. Ace peered over his shoulder at them.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Kingpin gave him a look.
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers, then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2, and so on.
Oh, I see.
Huh? What is it?
Kingpin thought he might have imagined it, but he could have sworn Ace stiffened.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Hey, wait!
Quickly turned and walked away.
What's wrong with him? Oh well, whatever.
Doing his best to clear his mind for the task at hand, he turned back towards the boxes.
Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle.
9 cards with the pictures, the 9 boxes. Kingpin stared at them for a moment and then began.
Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2. I just need to do the same for the rest.
I want to do something really quick, actually.
Yes! The door's open!
That was weird and sussy. Sussy baka. Hell yeah. I wonder why we don't get the jokes anymore. No, I don't want to look at it, that's fine. Do I want to take a photo of him saying something about a thing? Nah. No. I just want this. Now we... All 9 boxes stood open at once.
They opened.
Peered inside. And each box is a single pin.
9 pins?
They look a little like sewing pins, much
I guess
thicker.
I'll take them with me.
Junpei collected them all quickly and shoved them into his pocket. Heck yeah, 9 pins. Those crates are quite large. They seem to be tied to one another with sturdy straps. Are you a sturdy strap lover, Junpei? No, not really. It's the only area with a fence around it. Junpei, think you could take a look at that? Sorry, but no thanks. Why? I've got a bad feeling about it. Pussy. Okay, fine. I'll go. Please be careful, Santa. Yeah, but just in case. Wait, what's he gonna do with that screw? I don't see what's throwing a screw out of fences. Holy shit. Oh man. There's electricity running through that fence. Looks like it. Then we can't get to the other side. Jump off those crates, but we wouldn't be able to get back. Think we get the fence by jumping the crates? What are you saying, Jumpy? There's a huge electrical current. If you do that, I won't be able to get back. Well, if I can move some of these crates over there, you could say you can't move them. What if they weigh too much? Then what are you gonna do about it? Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Well, I wanted to look at this fucking thing. Guess we can't. What's up here? The stairs that go 3 stories. What are you waiting for, Junpei? Whatever, I'm going. It's the only door here, except for the one we just came in through, though. This is the exit. No shit, Sherlock. Of course it's locked. Is it an electrical lock? No, it's just a keyhole. Right under the doorknob. So to open this, we gotta find the key that fits in the hole. Yeah. Yeah, hole. Ooh. I have lights here with the numbers 1 to 9. Only the light with the 9 is lit. 6 holes here, and it goes to the pins I just found with the perfect fit for them. The ones you found on the 9 boxes, right? Well, why don't you try it? Alright, let's see what happens. I think 2, 4, 6 should go on the top part, and 3, 5, 7 should go on the bottom part. Well, some of them lit up. Yeah, 3 and 6. I wonder if there's some kind of rule that determines which lights go on. When I put the 2, 4, and 6 pins on the top part and the 3, 5, 7 on the bottom, you think maybe it's a digital root? Digital root. 2 plus 4, 6, 1. Digital root is 3. Therefore, light 3 turns on. 5, 7. Digital root 15 is 6. Therefore, light 6 turns on. Makes sense, right? I see. The light that does match the pins that are on the top will light up. So that's how it works. Just one thing I like to check. Well, if you want to try, you're certainly welcome to. So you put the 1, 2, 3, and 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. Oh. Turned off. 6 plus 7 plus 8 equals 21. The root of 21 is 3. Therefore, light 3 turns off. Okay, yeah, 6. Oh, I get it now. If the digital for the pins insert is the same as the number of the things that are lit, those lights turn off. Yeah, looks like that's the trick. Alright, now we know how it works. Want to give it a try? Wait, what to do with these lights? Well, no, but I figured we'd try and see if we could turn them all on, you know? Figure something's gonna happen if we manage that. Turn on the lights, huh? Yes. Alright, let's do it. Okay, let's try... Oh. 1, 2, 3. What? Come on. There we go. I don't know why that didn't work. Alright. What's gonna make a 1? So if we can get to 10. So 6, God damn it. 6, 3, 1. We're gonna make 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2, 7, 4. Alright, now how do we make a 3? Wait, no. 6, 4. Okay. 6, 4, 2. How to make a 5? 9, 10. Okay, 9. Alright, 1, 3, 9. Fuck. Seven, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 7, 3, 4. Now let's make a 5. 9, 10, 11, 12. No. 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 9, 2, 5. There we go. Now we just need to make a 4 and an 8. 9. 9, 10. Let's do 9, 1, 7 to make an 8, and we just need a 13. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No. 8, 9, 10. 8, 3, 2. Hey, F, how about fuck you? Oh, the lights are on, the shutter open. Hey, does that mean, yeah, we gotta do it again? Man, I thought I was doing so well. We got 9 holes and there's an F above them. I don't know what F means, but I do know one thing. I know one thing. What's that? This time it's 9 holes, so we gotta insert 9 pins. Yeah, that's boring. Let's just try it, alright? Yeah, base 10 is 15. You're right, that's gotta be it. Alright, let's give it one more shot. God damn it. Let's see. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna ask for the hint. Needs to add up to 15. Wait, what did he say? It means 15. In other words, every line of 3 pins needs to add up to 15. Can we even do that? Okay, so 9, 1, 5. 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10. No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm just gonna guess these work as well. No. Oh, here we go. Did I not just do this? Am I stupid? I'll be honest, I'll look this up. I think this is the fucking one of the puzzles that I was like, yeah, no, I'll definitely have to fucking look this shit up. $999 F pins. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot. You need to make everything like in every order. So, oh, there goes my fucking phone. And you need here to go to 15. You need here to go 15. You need here to go 15. So it's very specific numbers. All right. Oh, I forgot. It's very specific. You can't just have the same numbers. You need them. Yeah, this is like the only one that I was like, alright, all the pins started. All the lights. We did it. Power's on. Woohoo. Looks like this. Alright, Tristan. Let's see if we can activate the device. Fuck this puzzle. I hate math. I wonder what these do. I think this might help. What the hell is this? Where does he find this? What is this? Where'd you find it? You find it when you're messing around with the pinholes. Looks like the instructions for this thing. According to whatever it says here, use the remote control for that. Yeah, that. Oh, what's he pointing? Oh, the machine over there. Apparently it's called the Pushmaster 5000. Are you serious? Whatever, so what are we supposed to do with the Pushmaster 5000? See the coffin over on top of the crates? Yeah. Well, you want to know what the deal is? I do. Want to check it out? Yeah. Alright. How do you think we're going to get over there? Well, there's some crates on the right side of the fence that someone piled up like stairs. Maybe we can make a path towards the coffin from there? How do we do that? Line up the crates, I guess. Yeah, that sounds about right. Guess it's just another one of Zero's puzzles. Yeah. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Oh, look, like the Pushmaster 5000 runs off a battery. So to keep it from using up its energy too fast, it's been programmed so that it only starts moving once its path has completely been programmed in. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Nope. Wrong button. Instructions with Pushmaster. What is prolonged battery life advised? You must simulate your actions before carrying them off. You cannot lift heavy objects. You can move in 4 directions. You cannot move diagonally. The Pushmaster exceeds the battery life. It will reset. Reset input. Quick command. Start levering. Alright. "50 moves, that's what it says in the manual. 50 moves, huh? Also keep on the pushback. Can't move heavy crates. Got it. Ah, this puzzle. Alright, let's do this again. Oh. No. Fuck. I diddied myself. What do I do here? Fuck. Move it. Now we can't move this one. Damn. Fuck you. I got it. I got this. Fuck. God damn it. Nope. Sliding puzzles, the best kind of puzzles. Yeah, when you know how to do them. Alright. I fucking had it. I was on a fucking roll, and now I'm fucking like trying to be all cool and shit. Now I'm like fucking. Okay, so if I... Fuck! God damn. Well, if I push these in any of the corners, I can't take them out, so I can only push them... But now I can't push either of these. Because if I go over here and then push it, then I can't do anything with it. So you really are supposed to just fucking... Alright. As much as I would love to do this all by myself again, fucking... I'm a little bit strapped for time, so I want to finish most of this. Because I know... I knew by the point I got to here, I was like, I'm definitely not finishing this game tonight. I don't want to see someone's whole video about it. God damn it. Okay, maybe I'll fucking... More like 9 is fine by mine. Haha, very funny. fuck? I'm always like... I had it the first fucking time, too. Can't get it here, because then... No, I'm fucking wasting. God damn it. I guess I'll have to watch some fucking schmuck do it because no one wanted to write a fucking thing. No, I don't care for a Kit Kat right now. Save my life, my ass. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Let's see if I can figure it out from here. Right? Why is this game taking like 5 hours? Oh, hold on. Yeah, I was right. You fucking... Does he push it all the way up? Okay, now this is the part that's gonna trip me up. I'm not gonna pretend. Alright, put in the program. What do I do next? Just be quiet and watch. See, it's moving already. Thank you, Pushmaster 5000. Awesome, Pushmaster 5000 that I just told it to, and it lined up the crates. Now we can reach the coffin. We just need to climb those crates over by the fence. Yeah, this is probably the one room everyone's just like, ugh. What's in here?
Mummy!
Mummy. They walked slowly past the row of crates until they came to the coffin. They stopped and nodded to one another, and Shuby put his hand over the lid of the coffin.
Just kidding.
He smirked heartily at his own joke.
Really?
Shuby grumbled and shook his head. I want to see, where am I exactly? So if I actually end early and finish off, if I end early and finish off right around before the choice is made, I can have all this. I can have all this done, and then I can do the true ending. So I think
whatever. Just open it.
I think we're ending a little bit early.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to get to the end and then you know what I mean. Snoopy resisted the urge to remind Santa that he would have to have opened a long time ago. Santa had to interrupt and quickly threw over the lid of the coffin. They peered inside. Contrary to what they expected, the inside of the coffin was quite large. It was mostly empty, but not completely so. Laying on the bottom was a rusty key.
A small key and
next to the key...
a gun?
Yeah, a revolver.
No, June, the line was, gun?
It looks pretty old.
I wonder if this is a replica.
Junpei reached down slowly and cautiously picked up the revolver. In his hand, it felt heavy.
This thing is...
He checked the cylinder. There were 6 bullets.
These real bullets?
The barrel was rifled and nothing seemed to be blocking it. As Ace had said, the gun was a very old one. However, it appeared to have been well maintained. If it was a real gun, Junpei thought it would most likely function perfectly. If it was real.
Oh, if this is real? Oh.
Holding the gun made Junpei feel unpleasant. Carefully, he placed it back in the coffin.
You're not gonna take it?
Of course not. All something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble. It's a powerful weapon that gives one person a huge advantage. Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen. In other words, maybe he put it here to make us fight each other.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
Shut up, Ace.
Me neither.
The others nodded. They had no desire to be under Zero's control
Okay,
either.
we've got that figured out. But you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you?
Of course not. We'll take that with us.
Junpei picked up the rusty key and slid the top of the coffin back into place. Gun back where they'd found it. Alright, no one better touch that gun. I'm looking. Santa, I see you touching that coffin. You better stop touching it. Rusty key. Maybe I can use this. Yeah. The one time this whole playthrough I had to look up a thing. Man, if I knew I was ending right after I was done with this room, I would have just not looked up the puzzle. Looks like it's open, Jumpy. I see. This key should open this door. Hey, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Yes, it's opening. You found it! Yay! Woo! Let me see here. Yeah. I think I'll go a little bit. You know what? Maybe it will... No.
A long hallway, huh?
Let's check it out.
I mean... I have time to do one ending. So, you know, as long as I click this one, this will be an ending I can get. So I can get that one, and then next time I'll start off with the choice of doing that one and then doing the other thing. Some distance along, a large room appeared open on the left-hand side. It looked familiar. 9 grate covered each of the elevators. Junpei and his companions drew to a stop and began to discuss what their next move should be.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started.
Junpei approached the elevator.
We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah.
Yeah. Push the triangle button. A moment passed. Whoa, it opened.
It works.
Elevator door opened and then eventually shut again.
I think so.
Pushing the button had apparently restored power to the elevator.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
What do we do? Should we return to C deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
I agree. Let's go.
Decision made. Junpei and his companions left the elevators behind and continued down the hallway. Sometime later,
Looks like it ends here.
Santa, who had been walking several paces in front of the rest, suddenly stopped.
Only one door.
They searched around just in case.
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
It was the door or
All right,
nothing.
let's open it.
Junpei took a deep breath and readied himself, then grabbed the doorknob and pulled the door again. Paused for a moment and stepped into the room. There he saw the number that had hung over their heads since they'd woken up. 9.
The 9 door.
Like the numbers on every other door, this too was a rough shape made of red paint. Its door was set into the back wall of the room. Huh! Gimpy left towards it with a sunburst of hopeful energy. You know what, people? You think I'm better off leaving whatever choice is gonna come up for the last stream, or should I just do one of them now? I'll let you decide since you're here. What do you say? One ending, or we keep both the endings for next time, and then the true ending, obviously. No, we'll just do the 2 endings and then not beat the game. Save it for later. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. I think we'll stop here. Unless we got the door handle stuck.
Of course, it wouldn't be that easy.
I mean, it's gonna continue on from this part, so I think I'm just gonna save here. As much as I don't want to. Wait, what am I doing? First off, I should save the fucking game. At least we got most of the endings. We got half the endings. So, thought I would, again, I would have been able to beat it earlier if I didn't fucking have stomach problems and I had to keep running in and out of the bathroom. Because then I would have been able to just, like, do it all. I would have started, like, way earlier. That was my plan today. Okay, let's see. Damn, the fucking bit rate's all fucked up. Alright, let's see who we will raid then. Who is still streaming? Okay, let's see here. Let's go to the bottom. Let's see. They're playing No More Heroes. They're playing Guilty Gear Strive. Did raid John a while ago. Hold on, did Toya ever stream or? How long was this stream? What the fuck? 2 hours. Goddamn. Probably just missed them. If I had played earlier, I probably would have ended around then. What do you say? Should we raid Airbag? They're playing No More Heroes. Or should we raid Gold? Genry might be on that other stream. He might be in chat, but I was thinking about it because I was like, I don't know if Gold is live or not. What is Gold playing? He's still playing Final Fantasy IV, the DS remake. Ooh. We either get No More Heroes, and Genry might be in chat, or we raid Gold. I'm leaning on No More Heroes. I kind of miss No More Heroes, and then we'll raid into Airbag. I'm sure Gold won't mind the raid. It's only 2 people. I raid him a bunch. I'll still stop by and say hi. Alright, we're gonna raid Airbag then. And, we're gonna be cool and suave. Where's their stream? Where's their stream? Here we go. You know what, fuck, well rated. They're doing something, but I'll watch for a little bit. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do the ending. I didn't think I was gonna do this game back to back to back. That wasn't my intention, but it just ended up that way. So I'll stream as soon as I get home tomorrow. Then we'll finish this game, and then all the other days we'll do whatever. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys take care. I love you people. Always thanks for being here. You're the GOAT. That's why you're the VIP. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, raid message is fucking like I don't know. You got any LBs? Like from No More Heroes to Money, you got any LBs? Okay, that'll be it. Alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye bye.